Welcome to Shaman Sense, the show that takes the BS out of being spiritual. Today's episode, Dimensions. Now, this can be one of those topics that can drive people a bit crazy, mostly because people end up sounding just a little bit nuts when they talk about it. Luckily, this is one of those phenomena that is actually backed up by a lot of scientific theory, which you can look up yourself. Or, if you're a Morgan Freeman fan, ever since I was a little boy, you can check out an episode of Through the Wormhole, which is all about it. I'll break it down here step by step. In episode 1, I described how energy is something that moves in, against, or through you and all things. In episode 3, I spoke about how vibration describes how the energy moves. Is it fast or is it slow? Are the waves thick? Are the waves thin? That kind of thing. We can see, feel, touch, or smell different things and experience them in different ways because of the quality of their vibration, how they're put together, and the type of energy that they have. Sometimes we need tools or devices to actually help us measure these things because the effects are quite subtle. Now, think about when you move your hand really fast in front of your face. It almost looks like it's see-through. If you could move your hand fast enough, it would look invisible because our eyes wouldn't be fast enough to pick it up. In the same way, if something was vibrating fast enough or moving in the right way, it would pass right through us, kind of like microwaves, for example. Among spiritual types, there's the belief that other beings exist that vibrate in a different way than us, so we can't normally see them. In math, we talk about the 3 dimensions of length, width, and height, and we add in the 4th dimension of time. If you'd like a neat idea of what a 5th dimension would actually look like, check out that movie Interstellar. It can be a bit of a mindfuck. So these dimensions can be different kinds of existences, and they could have different laws than how we experience things here in 4 dimensions. Now, whether we actually do have contact with these places, or if we're just crazy, remains to be seen. However, as long as we aren't flinging our own poop at passing strangers, I think we're pretty much alright. Alright guys, that's the end of episode 4. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you for being so kind and subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, email me on abarefootshaman@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to make a video about it. Alright guys, peace.